This is Jedite here. I just want to talk a little bit about 2006 in general in video gaming. We've seen a lot of things happen this year, especially with the releases of the PS3, the Wii, and since those two consoles have just come out, now the next-gen console war is finally in full swing. I just want to talk a bit about some really crappy game that came out this year. I bought an Xbox 360 this year. I never thought I would, but I found one on eBay really cheap. And then I figured, what the hell, I might as well buy myself one. And I bought two games for it that are absolutely god-awful. These are probably the worst games on the 360 by far. And what's worse is that the fact that these games are well-established licenses. These are licenses that I've known and loved for years. And they've officially jumped the shark. They've officially just fucked the series up completely. Well, the first game I want to talk about is about, probably some people know, you probably know about this already, is this game. Bomberman Act Zero. They said that this was the flat-out worst game on the 360 or out of any platforms that came out this year on GameSpot.com. And you can just tell by the cover that it doesn't even look like Bomberman. It looks like Master Chief had Down syndrome and crapped out a kid. Bomberman is supposed to be cutesy. Big head. Big round body. Cutesy little enemies, not a Samus clone. Well, anyway, what makes the game really crappy is that the fact that the single player is boring. The single player, like, all you do throughout the single player is that you fight in the same exact environment against the same enemies. And to make it worse, you only get one life in the game. Which means that if you die any time between stage 1 through 99, you have to start the whole game over again. No mid-save, no nothing. Which makes the single player just boring and repetitive and tedious. And the single player ain't even worth playing. And you're probably thinking, what about the multiplayer? Well, the multiplayer doesn't really help either, because the multiplayer is what makes the Bomberman games so great. But the thing is that you can't play local multiplayer with this piece of shit. You can only play multiplayer through Xbox Live. And whenever I go up on Xbox Live to play this game online, there is nobody playing. Which is not hard to see why, because no one wants to play this piece of shit. This game is a $50 kick in the ass by Hudson. So if you're a Bomberman fan, just don't even pick this game up. Alright? That's enough about that game. Now this one really fucking pisses me off. This really fucking shoves a stick right through up my ass. You know what that is? Sonic the Hedgehog for the Xbox 360. This game could have been kick-ass. This game could have been awesome. But the fact of the matter is that with this crappy controls in this game, horrible camera angles, and the gameplay that has really bad collision detection in this game, this makes this game not fun and frustrating as hell. You know how every game site's telling you that this game is bad? I'm telling you right now, this game sucks. This game sucks worse than this game. Sucks worse than this game. And not to mention that the graphics in this game are not even that great. The cutscenes do not look good at all. It looks like if they pasted Sonic characters into a Final Fantasy XII environment. It just doesn't match. It just doesn't look right at all. The people and the Sonic characters just don't match. They just don't look right at all. So, and since with the crappy ass like camera angles, you die very, very easily in this game. Like sometimes, like if you're aiming on an enemy to do your homing attack with this game, you'll just die. You'll just miss your enemy, then you'll fall off the cliff. And what's really, really crippled about this game is that when you jump on an enemy with like tails or something, they don't die. You get hurt. This is unheard of from a Sonic game. Why do you get hurt on a new Sonic the Hedgehog game? Even in Sonic the Hedgehog, when you jump on an enemy, you kill them. Which means that if you're using tails, you have to use that one attack where you throw the boxes at them, and which is completely useless because you have no kind of aim cursor. This game just is such a disappointment. I mean, I bought this game for $50. I'm fucking disappointed, so I'm sore as fuck from this game. But aside from those two games, 2006 has been a really good year for video gaming. We've seen the PS3 come out. The PS3 launch titles are not really that good, but wait about a year or so, you start seeing some better titles like Metal Gear Solid 4, Grand Theft Auto 4, maybe a good Squaresoft game, some Konami games, Capcom, all your favorite third-party developers make it for Sony. So, I'm expecting PS3 to be big in the future, but it's not really all that good now. But the Nintendo Wii is in full swing. It's addictive as hell. I don't actually own a Wii right now, but maybe someday in the future I will. Right now I'm just sticking with my Xbox 360 and my other console gaming and my other classic gaming consoles. So I'm really looking forward to 2007 to see what it brings in. Hopefully y'all too. Should I